However, I have a question for you. What is that one funniest question you had for your gynecologist when you went for your regular checkups, even before you get conceived?
What was like a funny question you
Yes.
asked your gynac, even before you conceived? You know, there's this weird thing where people tell you to put your legs up after you've had sex, and you're like, can we have a huge round of applause for Sonam's honesty, guys? Come on, get those hookers out now. I was like, is that? She's like, this is the urban myth. Yeah, you don't need to put your pillow under your butt. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Well
Thank you,
done.
Sonam. Thank you.
The next one is for Satrupa Sharma. Satrupa, where are you?
Hi.
Hi Sonam. You're looking fabulous first of all.
Thank you.
I'm Saru and I'm a mommy of a 7-year-old who's turning 7 tomorrow, by the way.
Oh my god, Virgo, amazing.
Yes, thank you. So I wanted to ask, like, we moms are always bombarded with, unsolicited advice from someone or the other, our well-wishers. So what was the most unsolicited advice that you got, and how did you respond to it?
You know, there's this thing in our Indian culture where when you give the first bite, you have to do this puja. And the Panditji was like, you need to give this child honey. You know, they tell you to feed the child rice, and you're not supposed to do that for the first year. Like, whatever books that I've read says that in the first year you cannot give your kid honey because it causes botulism, which is this disease that a child can get because honey has a specific bacteria. And I had this argument with the Panditji. I was like, I'm giving him apple puree, whether you like it or not, as the first bite. So there are some old things that we do in our culture, which are not which like in what we know, at least what I know, is different. Like maybe a lot of moms have done it and their children are fine, but I was extra precautious.
Exactly, and you get to hear that phrase. Oh, it's like we haven't raised our babies.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Satrupa. Next question is from Ishna Batra.
Hi Sonam.
Hi.
I'm Ishna Batra. I'm a content creator and a mommy to two beautiful children.
Congratulations.
Thank you. One is turning 9 day after, and one is a 4.5-year-old.
So many Virgo babies, huh?
I know. Yeah.
My son is a cusp, a Virgo Leo cusp. I don't know if that's scary or not.
Lovely. You know, someone told me that if your baby is a Virgo, you're the luckiest mom because they really love their parents too much.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I get along with Virgos very well, so it's great. They are amazing people.
Lovely. So getting on to the question, I want to ask you, how did you break the news to your family and friends when you got pregnant?
So on FaceTime, because I called our parents together. Actually, my in-laws and my parents are really good friends.
Lovely.
So, like I said, it was on Christmas. It was Christmas, and Anand and I were in London, and my in-laws and my parents had gone together on a holiday to Bana.
Oh wow.
And so they were on holiday together, which is great, right? When your in-laws and your parents are such good friends and you want to take
Amazing.
holidays together. And so we called one person and we said, can you call, the rest of, my mother. I called my mother-in-law and she called my mom and my dad and my father-in-law, and they were all sitting together.
Wow.
When we told them, and the only person who had tears in their eyes was my father. Everybody else was like really excited, and he was the last person I would expect to get like emotional, but he was emotional about it.
How sweet. And I think it went the other way around in my case when I got pregnant for the first time. I was so overwhelmed that I called my father and I started crying.
Oh.
So it was just the opposite.
But I was just excited and happy.
It's just that overwhelming feeling. But nice. Thank you so much.
No, thank
Thank
you.
you, Ishna. Can we have the question from Rituka Bisht? Rituka, where are you?
Hello Sonam,
Hi.
hello Mansi. So, my name is Ritika and I am a mommy of two beautiful kids and they are very naughty.
As they should be.
I know. So, Sonam, during pregnancy we go through, of different hormone change, and we have a lot of different food cravings. So I want to ask you, what were your food cravings like, and how did you succumb to all of them?